Hello and welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be talking about leveraging notifications for seamless communication between views in SwiftUI. So notifications in iOS allow different parts of the app to talk to each other without being directly connected. Now, using something called Notification Center, one part of the app can send out a message or a notification to other parts that are interested in those notifications. These other parts can then react to the messages without having to know exactly where the message came from. This makes the app easier to manage and change because basically each part can work independently. iOS notifications help keep the app organized and make it easy to add new features, ensuring that everything responds quickly to what the user does. Now, to understand this better, let's create two views that don't share any common model, yet can communicate with each other using notifications. So the first view in the notification receiver view, which will basically contain a state property and a counter, a state property called counter, which will initialize to 0, indicating the number of received notifications. It also includes a Z stack to layer a semi-transparent mint color background and a text view to display number of notifications received. Okay, so we're going to call this one receiver view. So we're going to initialize our counter with 0. And for the body, we're going to simply have a Z stack with the color dot mint dot, let's set the opacity to 0.2. And then we're going to have a text mentioning received, and let's bold this letter using markdown. And we're going to set the counter and notifications. Okay, notifications, like so. All right, let's go ahead and call this. So receiver view, and let's go ahead and render it inside the preview to see to basically check out if we have the view created correctly or not. Okay, while it's loading, let's talk about the second view. So the second view will be the sender view with a button which will send the notifications. Okay, so this is our receiver view. Let's go ahead and create a sender view. Okay, sender view is going to have a body and a Z stack with color dot orange dot opacity 0.2. Okay, now we're going to have a button. This button is going to be called going to have a title or label send notification. Okay, and now we have our both receiver and sender view ready. So let's go ahead and check out the sender view as well. Okay, so this is our sender view. Now let's create a view that will display both of these on a single page. So we're gonna simply update the content view, and we're gonna have a navigation stack. Okay, inside the navigation stack, we're gonna have a V stack, and this V stack is going to host receiver view on the top and sender view at the bottom. Okay, so the button actually is used to send a notification, and this is where the receiver view is where we're gonna receive the notification. Okay, let's go ahead and set the navigation title as well. Okay, and now we are ready to send notifications. We will send notifications using Notification Center. Now, Notification Center facilitates the communication between different parts of an app without tight coupling. It acts as a central hub where objects can broadcast notifications to interested observers. Now, these observers register with a specific notification name and can respond to notifications as they occur. Now, this pattern enables basically a decoupled communication, allowing components to interact without direct dependencies. Notification Center promotes modularity, simplifies the code maintenance, and enhances the flexibility by enabling dynamic interaction between different parts of the app. Okay, it is commonly used to handle events, to update UI components, coordinating tasks on iOS and macOS development. Okay, now we will utilize the default instance of Notification Center, which is a singleton, and it serves as a default notification center for the app. We can use it to manage notifications and communication between different parts of the app. Now, with Notification Center.default, we can post notifications, add observers for specific notifications, and remove observers when they are no longer needed. So let's head over inside the sender view, and basically inside the button where we need to write the action, we're going to create our Notification Center object. So Notification Center.default. Now the center will contain the object reference to the Notification Center.default instance, which is a singleton. Next, we will create a name for the notification using notification.name, which is a type used to represent the name of notification. Now it serves as a wrapper around the string value that uniquely identifies a specific notification. Okay, so we're going to create name, and in this case we are going to give our notification a name, and this name is going to be DT alert. Okay, now we'll use Notification Center's post function to send the notification, broadcasting it to all the register observers. Now this function requires two parameters: the notification's name and an optional object containing additional information. When the post is called, Notification Center sends the notification to all the observer register to that name, enabling them to react accordingly. Now, since we don't have any additional information to pass to the observer, we'll simply pass an object with a parameter to nil. Okay, so we're gonna simply say center.post. Name is going to be the notification name that we have created, or the name here in this case. And the object here is going to be nil, which we can use to pass additional information if we want to. Now, we can send the notification, but there's no one listening. For these broadcasts, we need to have some listener who can listen to our notifications and react to those. So let's change this by updating the code for the receiver view, where we'll start by creating a private function to subscribe to DT alert notifications. Now this will be an async function. Once again, we need a reference to the Notification Center. And then we need the name of the notification. So we can copy that from here. Now what we need is we need to basically go through all the notifications that are present in the Notification Center and find out the notification with the name DT alert. Okay, so we're gonna for await into the center.notifications, and we are interested in specific notification, which is basically the name of the notification provided right here in this variable. Okay, so we are looking for DT alert. Okay, now we can actually await on main actor.run, and essentially here we can simply increase the counter. So whenever we have found that notification, we're going to increase the counter by 1. Okay, now in this code, await underscore center dot notifications name notification named name basically waits until the notification with the name DT alert is available in the notification center. When the notification received, the counter is increased by 1. Okay, all right, so we are going to basically go ahead and go inside the receiver view, okay, the body property, and let's call this function when the view appears. So that way, like, our observer is attached to the notification center to receive these notifications. Okay, so we're going to simply have on appear. We're going to have a task property, or we're going to use basically a task with the priority, task block with a priority background. Okay, and then we're gonna await on receive notification or receive notifications. Okay, now our receiver view is subscribed to these notifications. Now, creating a task with the task priority background allows us to specify a task that should be executed with the background priority, which means that it will be scheduled for execution after high priority tasks are done. Now, this helps in managing system resources efficiently and ensuring smooth app performance, especially in the scenario where the task can be deferred and performed asynchronously without immediate user interaction. Okay, so let's go ahead and send the notification. And as you can see, our notifications are very well received by this other view. And if you notice, we don't have any reference between these two or any connection between these two receiver views or sender views, other than the fact that we have actually received or subscribed to the notifications with the same names, where the sender view is basically sending these notifications and receiver view is receiving those notifications. All right, so this is it for this video, where I want to show you how you can use notifications inside your SwiftUI app and how easy it is to publish your own custom notifications and basically receive them in another view in a decoupled manner. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.